Alice, here we are back at Sunshine State RV, and we've got Alice, the queen of RV, and today, the real secret behind Nick's operation is Keith, right here, folks.
I'm part of the recipe, but I ain't the full-on secret. I'm one of the 23 special ingredients.
There you go.
That's good.
What's super cool what we got going on today is Alice wants more battery life. So we've got a 2021 Coachmen Beyond, and we've been super happy with it, but the AGM's not holding up, and it's losing some of its, let's just say it draws down pretty quick these days. So we talked to Nick, and he said, hey, look, what we can do is we can put a lithium battery in there, keep your generator, keep everything else that you got going, your solar, inverter, all this good stuff, and switch it out to a lithium. And Keith's going to tell us the overview of what's going on. You can see right now he's getting prepared to put this gorgeous battery in there.
Fresh out of the box.
Fresh out of the box.
Fresh out of the box. The
And
box is
arrived.
gonna go away.
All right.
Just arrived. Perfect.
Yeah. But we still got the AGM loaded and ready to be pulled out. That's what I'm getting ready to do, is get that out of the way, clean up the scene, make sure all the stuff behind the scenes, cabling, connections, and all that are ready to be worked with. If not, we make them appropriately perfect. It's a perfect word.
Yes,
And then once we drop the battery, we'll just make sure it's prepped and ready to go in the place, make sure it fits. It should, because it should be a one in, one out.
Yeah.
Already thought out. And then once we get it going in, I guess you can get a little more footage on that as well. But after we do get it in, it's going to require, from going AGM to the lithium, we will be doing a little reconfiguration of the settings inside on the solar controller, maybe something with the inverter. Haven't really looked on the inside yet, so I don't know exactly what I'm working with, but once we get the battery in, we'll know.
All right, fantastic. So we got the Xantrax. It's obviously the Firefly will have to be all tweaked with it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they all kind of
so this
talk
battery
with
here, have you worked with this battery before? Or what do we got there with that lithium battery?
That's
What
a
is
270 amp hour lithium battery, and they just have a little bit more of the flexibility that the AGMs don't give you in terms of like longevity and stuff. Every battery has its place, and these lithiums seem to be making a mark for themselves out there.
Yeah.
A lot of people are upgrading to those. I've just recently done one with some of the game changers, and people seem to be happy with the Battle Born brand that's out there. And as a technician, I kind of like working with them because they're somewhat user-friendly in terms of how they connect in the terminals and stuff. They're just made to, it's a quality product in terms from a turning nuts and screws perspective as well, not just the RVer perspective.
Yeah. So super cool. All right. Well, we'll let Keith get to work here. And again, here's the battery for everyone back home that wants to see what the battery looks like. Got the handles on here, 270 amp. Here you go. Pretty sweet overall. And this is by the Battle Born guys. And they've done a good job. You've put these in other ones I've seen. So hopefully this thing will make Alice happy.
I'm
and
excited, to be
Yeah, I can't wait to get to use it and see how it works for you.
all right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We got a great video for you today on how to have fun outdoors. That's right, this time it is a super cool AGM to lithium conversion with Sunshine State. And hats off to Nick and his team at Sunshine State RV. They did a great job with this. We planned it out ahead of time, ordered the battery, got it all set up. So when we arrived, they could do this. And you're going to get to see them put the battery in. You're going to get underneath and take a look at how it's all assembled. So definitely stay tuned to the end. It is a great video. And overall, we show you the specifications on this battery and how unique it is. And it's pretty simple. Switch out, not so bad, highly recommended. And best of all, we've got our generator, we've got our propane, we've got our solar, we've got our inverter, we got it all with lithium. So that's super cool. And we're gonna go ahead and get started right now, and here you go. So there you go, folks. There's the old AGM battery that's been pulled out, and we got the new Battle Born going in, and we're making some good progress here. And that's right, we've got the king of Class B's, Nick himself, out here to oversee how things are going.
It's a little
And
chilly out here today, Tommy.
yeah,
You got me out of my heated desk over there.
yeah. This is they say Florida's all warm. We're not seeing it right now,
No,
but
even last time I had the long pants and sweater. I don't know. Every time I come here, Nicky, you don't get it.
It's different. It's different.
All right, so fill everybody in. You know, we got the Coachmen Beyond 22C. We got an AGM battery. Tell everybody the difference and what we're switching to and what's going on here.
Yeah, so pretty cool. You know, I think a great combination for people that do have any Class B RV that has a generator is to do a lithium swap out, because you have the generator for when you need it, but you have the lithium battery also that gives you a ton more capacity. So you had an 8D, and this is an AGM battery, swapping it out for a 270 amp hour Battle Born battery. So this Battle Born has done such a great job, and there again, we have no affiliation with them. We have to buy these batteries. They've done such a great job of making the exact size replacement for 90% of other batteries that are out there. So basically,
fit right in the case perfectly.
It's a fit right in the case.
Yeah, take a look at that. That's pretty amazing.
We are changing all the wires, the new wires, new brackets, new everything, just to have everything updated and new and not corroded and old.
I upgraded the ground post on the chassis. It was not what I felt sufficient enough, so I upgraded that and added a little bit more beef to it, if you will.
Very
And
good.
Kip.
How about that?
Kip, we have Nick, we are in good hands.
But what's really cool is you're going to have the capacity to run your air conditioner without the generator being on. You're going to be able to run your fridge, all of your lights. I mean, running your air conditioner without the generator being on is going to be huge. So you just pop it on if you want it on for a half hour, an hour, a couple hours. It's going to be great.
Yep.
And then just the capacity you have, not having to charge up. But then when you do need to charge up, you have your generator. So when you turn your generator on, Tommy, it's going to actually charge this battery at a very fast rate.
Yep.
When you drive down the road, it's going to charge this battery. And the solar panels are going to charge this battery. So you have 3 different ways of charging your new lithium battery, which is great. And then once if it gets low or dies or something, just start your engine up and that'll charge it up as well. So lots of cool features, but I like the combination. I like the Onan generator and the lithium battery. I think having both of those is going to be great.
Yeah, we were surprised when we were looking at some of these Class Bs with the lithium, they didn't have the generator with them.
They typically do not. No,
they typically, and still to this day, right?
Nobody offers a full lithium package with the Onan generator. So, you know, I know our friend Hank at Stranger Palooza, he has a Beyond, Coachmen Beyond with the Onan generator, and he has 2 of these in his.
2 of those.
The game changers. He's got the game changer 3.0s.
Oh, so he has over 600 amp hours.
Wow.
Of batteries.
Hank's trying to outdo us again, Alice. What's going on?
We need to go to 3.
No, Hank's system is pretty sweet, and he has a lot. I mean, he can run his air conditioner for overnight without ever turning his generator. He's never actually plugged in 2 years of having his RV.
Wow,
never
crazy.
Plugged in.
Yeah, and he uses his as an office. We talked to him a couple of different times, and they do a great job on their channel. If you haven't checked that out, they've got a great YouTube channel. This is looking good, though. I like these new connections here. Looks good. Very sweet.
Even the old ones are a lot smaller. So you see how small those are.
Look at the difference.
So the difference.
Yeah, from is that 1/0 to 4/0 cable? Yeah, 1/0 to 4/0 cable on the leads off the battery.
Okay, very
a little
cool.
stouter, a little more handling in the amps and the current. That's this battery.
Right, so we've even got the fancy dancy. That's right, manual right here. And the big question is the warranty. What do we got for these? Everyone back home is going to say, okay, great, but what's the warranty?
Yeah, no, of course. So Battle Born has one of the best warranties in the business on lithium batteries. It is 10 years. Within the first 8 years of the warranty period, the manufacturer will credit, replace, or repair the battery, and then it goes 10 years. I think the last 2 years might be prorated of the component, you know. So all this will be posted there, but it is a 10-year warranty.
That's pretty good, because Alice's got the blow dryer, she's got the microwave cooking, she's got all the AC going, iron, you name it. So
yeah, let's put it in. So pretty.
You guys ready?
Awesome.
Look at this.
And then, you know, something else we do, Tommy, is after we put it in, we test and make sure that it's charging every which way.
Yeah.
And then we also make sure we change all the settings on the solar charge controller, change all the inverter settings. So there's a lot that goes into it, but these guys they're trained professionals, as I say.
Yeah, we got a good guy here. So
Trained professionals.
for sure.
little break dancing.
All right, well, we'll come back out once he's got this installed and we can check it out. Liche,
Test it.
you pretty happy?
Oh, yes.
All right, we got
I'm excited. Let's see it.
And there she goes up,
And
folks.
maybe next year we can go to 3.
Yes.
And I think one of the other main takeaways, Nick, is, you know, if you've got one of these Class Bs, you can bring it in here, order these batteries ahead like we did, schedule a date, and you guys are ready to go to put these in.
The same day. I mean, we do the Coachmen Novas and the Beyonds. We've upgraded with lithionics batteries and Battle Born, the American Coaches, Winnebagos. All the Class Bs we have upgraded with lithium batteries, and it's such a big thing that people are doing these days because of freedom. Why'd you buy a Class B, Tommy?
Right,
because of freedom, because of flexibility,
boondocking,
because of the boondocking. That's why you buy a Class B, and the lithium just gives you that much more freedom to where you don't need propane, you don't need a plug-in, you don't need all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So this is a great upgrade.
Awesome, awesome. Well, let's check it out once it's up and installed and see how she works. You ready for that?
Excited. Yes,
all right, we'll be back to this in a little bit.
We're going to go back to the van in a minute, so stay tuned for that. We're going to get up underneath there and show you how it's all connected and all the new wiring. But Sunshine State RV, they do all kinds of upgrades. You know, take a look at these bumper systems they put on Class Bs. They do it all. And they've got a great relationship with Battle Born. This Battle Born is an awesome company. I did some research on this, trying to figure out what was the best battery to put in there along with Nick. Nick recommended this. We did our research and we agreed. I mean, these guys are awesome, and they use these batteries in marine, RV, you know, you name it. And as you can see here, these 12-volt lithiums are, you know, deep cycle batteries, and you know, they've really got the specifications, which I'm going to show you next here. 270 amp hours, 3,000, 5,000 cycles, 81 pounds, operating temperature -4 Fahrenheit to 135 Fahrenheit. Pretty cool. Water resistant. It's got all kinds of your voltage specifications there. And as you can see, it's a great battery, and it lists for $2,299. So let's get back to Nick and crew and see how they're doing with this conversion.
Wow, Keith, it looks really nice. Great job.
So we got the negative power post and the positive power post coming off the battery. So all the connections, instead of having to go and do all the individual ones up in the tighter space it's hard to get to for the battery, they're all accessible for service right outside here that are basically a remote terminal from the battery.
Right.
And we also upgraded your chassis ground. It was a little small down here for what I think this battery was going to be happy with, so I upgraded it, and you got photos of the whole process in there to look at as
awesome.
Well. And then all the ends and the posts that we messed with wires, I took them all off, cleaned all the ends off, cleaned them, made sure they were tight and everything, and got it back up in motion for you.
Wow, looks great. Let's get Liche and Nick out here, and we're going to show them what we've done. This is pretty awesome.
Overall, we've had it for a week, and it has worked absolutely perfect. There is a little trickery to making sure once the battery's installed to have everything line up with the control systems inside the van. So that's very important. But overall, super happy with this simple conversion and highly recommended to anyone with a Class B.
All right, so Nick, what did we do here? And tell us the full story.
Yeah, so we took out the 8D, the AGM battery, put in a Battle Born battery that is a direct drop-in to this one. We made the wires heavier duty, all the connectors heavier duty, cleaned everything up, changed everything out underneath there, but then also tested it, changed all the settings, made sure that it's charging on shore power.
Correct.
On generator
Correct.
power, on solar power,
Correct.
and when the engine's running.
Correct.
So it's charging all 4 different
All
ways.
4.
So you will never be without battery power because you have lots of ways to charge it up.
Correct.
I'm excited to hear from you guys. How long can you run your air conditioner on this battery? I want you guys to do a test. Let us know how long will this 270 amp hour battery really last. So that's a challenge to you, Tommy.
That is awesome. And Alice, you now, as you can see in the back there, we got the quiet generator.
Yep.
You got the big lithium battery. You've got propane. You got solar. You got a little spaceship right here, folks. Dualies, all-wheel drive. This is
Coachmen Beyond is definitely top of line.
Yeah, so
All right.
we're doing well here, and you got a new buddy with Keith here that knows what he's doing.
Yes.
So for all those dealers
great.
that you get frustrated with, just bring them on down here to Gainesville, Florida, and Nick and team will take care of you at
Sunshine State RVs. Woohoo!
So, Nick, if
best.
they want to get a hold of you to do a switch out from AGM to lithium like we just did, how do they do it?
Yeah, no, just call us, set up an appointment. We'll order the batteries. We'll have it in. We'll have exactly what you want, everything that's needed. Someone today also upgraded their 600 amp hour to 1200 amp hours. So, so people are going a little lithium crazy, if you want my opinion.
I've done 3 in the last 2 weeks upgrades, I think. So
Right.
it's
Wow.
been kind of popular.
So it is happening more and more, and we love it. We're happy to do it. It is something different for my guys. It's a challenge sometimes, finding out where to put them and how to finagle them. And
my favorite part.
It is. Keith is definitely the battery guy. So yeah,
right.
so we're very thankful to have Keith.
All right, well, there it is, folks. We hope you enjoyed the video. Alice, final words for everyone back home?
Well, Sunshine State RV is a perfect place, so go call Nick, call Keith, and you will be treated the best possible. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and thank you so much for watching.
How to have fun outdoors!